As parents, we all want our kids to excel in school, and one of the most important skills they can develop is reading comprehension. So when our kids understand and interpret what they read, it opens up doors to a world of knowledge and opportunities. But the truth is, a lot of kids are struggling with reading comprehension, and it can be frustrating for them and their parents. So that's why I want to share some tips with you, some practical things that I use with my students to help boost their reading comprehension, and you can do it at home. So let's dive in. I'm sure many of you can relate to the frustration of watching your child struggle to understand what they're reading. And you've tried everything from reading aloud to them to quizzing them on the material, but nothing seems to stick. Or maybe your child is a good reader, but when you ask them about the story, they seem lost and they can't tell you what it's about. These are common challenges that lots of parents face when they're trying to help their kids improve reading and reading comprehension skills. And maybe you try sitting down with your child and reading together, but they quickly lose interest or they get distracted. Or maybe you're worried that you're not doing enough to support their learning, and that's what's holding them back. Whatever the case, it's clear that we need to help our kids develop strong reading comprehension skills because it's crucial for their academic success. And it's not always easy. But don't worry, I'm here to tell you that it's not impossible either. So with a few simple, practical tips, you can start making a real difference in your child's reading comprehension from the privacy of your own home. But you will have to make a commitment to put in some work and be consistent. After all, we didn't get here overnight, so it's going to take some time and effort to turn things around. Tip number 1. One of the most effective ways to boost your child's reading comprehension is to create a cozy reading nook or a corner in your home. This can be as simple as setting up a comfortable reading area with pillows, blankets, and some good lighting. Make it a special place that your child will associate with reading and learning. Tip number 2, make reading interactive. Instead of just reading the text, ask your child questions about the story, like what they think will happen next or how the characters are feeling. Ask them if they have any questions about what they read or things that they wonder about the characters or the events. Ask them what connections they can make, either to another book, their own lives or experiences, or things in the world or social media. This encourages them to think critically and engage more deeply with the material. Tip number 3, use visual aids like pictures or diagrams to help your child understand complex concepts or vocabulary. Frayer models can be especially helpful for kids who are visual learners. I'll add a link in the description below and examples of a blank template that you can download or draw. And don't forget to discuss the story with your child after they finish reading. Ask them to summarize the plot or identify the main characters and discuss the themes or morals of the story. Tip number 4, create a culture of curiosity in your home where asking questions is encouraged and exploring is celebrated. For example, if your child asks you a question, instead of just giving them the answer, encourage them to find the answer themselves. This could mean looking it up online or checking a dictionary or encyclopedia, or even conducting an experiment. By doing so, you're not only teaching your child how to find information, but also how to think critically and solve problems. Remember, reading comprehension isn't just about reading books. It's about developing a deeper understanding of the world around us. That's why it's so important to encourage our kids to ask questions and then seek out the answers. When it comes to reading comprehension, it's not just about the amount of time your child spends reading, but also about the quality of that time. What I mean by that is just reading more books isn't enough. Kids need to know how to engage with the material, how to think critically, and how to ask questions about what they read. When we teach them how to do that, we're not only helping them to develop strong reading comprehension skills, but we're also giving them the tools that they need to succeed in life. So don't just focus on the quantity of reading, focus on the quality of the experience, and that makes all the difference. So boosting your child's reading comprehension at home requires a combination of practical tips, patience, and a willingness to make learning fun. By creating a cozy reading space, making reading interactive, using visual aids, discussing the story, and encouraging a culture of curiosity, you can help your child develop the skills they need to succeed. I hope this helps, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What are some of the tips or strategies that you've used to boost your child's reading comprehension at home? Share your experiences or your struggles. And if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with another parent, and don't forget to subscribe for more educational tips and strategies. Next time, I'm going to share how you can get your child to increase their reading stamina to read for uninterrupted periods of at least 30, 45 minutes to an hour. So don't forget to tune in for that one. And hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of the important information that I'm going to share, because every child deserves to love reading and writing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.